Today I will be talking about the importance of teamwork. First, what is teamwork? Teamwork is the concept of people working together as a team for one specific purpose under the same value. Now let's talk about what facilitation is. Facilitating is the process of assisting a team function effectively. By observing how teams perform internal processes such as goal setting, communicating, decision making, conflict resolution, and problem solving, and then making appropriate interventions to improve process. There are three critical team processes to observe, and they are role behaviors, communicating patterns, and decision making procedures. First, let's talk about role behaviors. There is three types of observable team role behaviors. First is task behaviors, which addresses how the team accomplishes work, for example, setting agendas, suggesting decision making. Second is maintenance behavior that focuses on meeting members' social and emotional needs. The third is personal behaviors that only serve individual needs and usually interfere with task and maintenance needs. Communication patterns. One important aspect of team process is for facilitators is to observe the pattern of communication. Who talks, for how long, how often, who talks after who who interrupts who. What is the style of communication? Assertion, questions, tone of voice, and gestures. These types of communication behaviors can provide clues about who is most influential and whether collisions exist. Decision-making procedures. The effectiveness of any team decision process depends on the specific nature of the task, the individuals on the team, the existing constraints, and other variables. Now we're going to talk about characteristics of high-performing teams. The best teams tend to be small. When teams have more than about 10 members, it becomes difficult for them to get much done. They have trouble interacting with one another. Large numbers cannot develop the common purpose, goals, and approach. For example, if it's a large company like UPS, they usually divide team members into 5 to 10 members. To perform effective, a team requires three types of skills. First, it needs people with technical expertise. Second, it needs people with problem-solving and decision-making skills. Finally, teams need people with good interpersonal skills. Common purpose. Does the team have a meaningful purpose that all members aspire to? This purpose is a vision that is broader than any specific goal. High-performing teams have a common and meaningful purpose that provides direction, momentum, and commitment for members. Successful teams translate their common purpose into the specific, measurable, and realistic performance goals. Defining and agreeing upon a common approach ensures that the team is unified on the means of achieving those ends. Final characteristic of high-performance teams is accountability. Members understand what they're individually responsible for and what they're jointly responsible for. Obstacles to effective teamwork. A weak sense of direction. Team performs poorly when members are not sure of their purpose, goals, and approach. Add weak leadership and you have the recipe for failure. Nothing will undermine enthusiasm for the team concept as quickly as the frustration of being a voluntary member of a team that has no focus. Infighting. When team members are spending time bickering and undermining each other, energy is being misdirected. Effective teams are not necessarily composed of people who all like each other. But however, members must have respect for one another. They should be able to put aside their differences. Not taking responsibility. A team is in trouble if members are not committed to the team. If they have others do part of their job or blame one another for personal or team failures. Lack of trust. When there is trust, team members believe in the integrity, character, and ability of one another. When trust is lacking, members are unable to depend on each other. Overcoming these obstacles. To create clear goals. Members of high-performing teams have a clear understanding of their goals and believe that their goals embody a worthwhile or important result. Importance of these goals encourages individuals to sublimate personal concerns to these team goals. Effective teams are committed to the team goals. They know what they are expected to accomplish and understand how they will work together. Encourage teams to go for small wins. Team members have to learn to think and work as a team. New teams can't be expected to hit home runs right at the beginning of every time they come to the bat. Build mutual trust. Trust is fragile. It takes a long time to build and can be destroyed very easy. Several things can be done to create a climate of mutual trust. Appraise group and individual performances. Team members should all share in the glory when their team succeeds, and they should share in the blame when it fails. So, the importance of teamwork is very important. You have to know the characteristics of teamwork, know the obstacles you will face, and know how to overcome the obstacles. And that will be effective teamwork. And it's very important for us to know how important teamwork can be in the business. Thank you. My name is Kimberly Quintero.